But after game one, when the Knicks fans were chanting a vulgarity at Trae Young,
yes,
F you, Trae Young, F you, Trae Young, the Garden fans. And Trae responded to it like, all right, that's what y'all want. That's what y'all want to challenge me. Take this. The game-winning shot to win game one.
And that silenced down the vulgarity, didn't it? It silenced
absolutely.
the crowd.
That's the way to silence the crowd. After that game, though, Derrick Rose actually defended Trae Young and the fans and said, yo, this is playoff basketball. Here he is.
That's basketball. Like, when the league got so soft, bro, like, that's basketball, man. Like, he come in, he played a great game, and the crowd's supposed to do that. His reaction is supposed to be that way, and it's supposed to amp up and bring the atmosphere, the environment to where it is right now. I mean, that's what I'm used to. I've been in series where drinks were thrown on, like, parents, like people's moms, and like you on the court and you see your mom get a beer like splashed on, like that's the environment I'm used to, and now it's a little different. So that's all part of the game. When you got both sides fighting for something, and you've been working your butt off all year, and not all year, but summertime when nobody's watching, you in the gym, working on your game, and you seeing the results of it, not only in the regular season but in the playoffs. And if you want to talk, it's hard. But next game, it's going to be tougher, and that environment is going to create a great atmosphere for some great basketball.
Bravo! Bravo to Derrick Rose. I think.
Should we cue the music?
What? No, I mean, we don't need to
when you get ready for your soliloquies.
No, I mean, yeah. I respect Derrick Rose here. And no one's talking about Chris like touching anybody or doing racist stuff. But man, come on. It's supposed to be a hostile environment. That's what makes it sweet when you go into another building, Chris, and you get a win. You're supposed to be cool at home. What they always just say, the comfy confines of Wrigley Field, right? Home is good. But you're supposed to go on the road and then try to make those guys silence. Silence that crowd in New York. Silence that crowd in Boston. Silence that crowd in San Francisco. Yes. That's what you play for. It's okay. What did Chauncey Billups used to say in Detroit? If it ain't rough, it ain't right. Was that sexual or no? Okay. He would just say.
You had to go too far.
What? I'm just.
You know that didn't make the air. I can't imagine that made it. Lillian's behind you, right?
No, it's all good. Oh, she's in my apartment, Lillian. But my point is that the adversity, Chris, right? The environment, like to persevere. Don't you feel good when you go on the road?
Absolutely.
And it's like, man, trying to get a win in Boston or New York or LA is hard, man. We went in there and we won. Or to close out a series on the road, you know how hard that is? All of a sudden, you can't do anything. Everybody's pamper soft. Oh, my God. Don't wave your hands. He's trying to shoot free throws. That's not right. You're in his peripheral. He's going to be messed up.
You're distracting him.
Right. Stop distracting him. Let him shoot.
I mean, yo, we ain't that far from that, man. We are not that far from that. They talked about my socks.
Right.
These are my socks. This is my truth, these socks. So what? You don't like them? No, we jest. But I agree with Derrick Rose that the NBA has gotten soft, but not for the reasons he mentioned. To me, the evidence of the NBA getting soft, one, load management. Load management. All right? I mean, it's ridiculous now. What happened to the days of a guy playing 82 games or 75? I mean, but Michael Jordan used to play 82 games.
Michael played, Chris, his last year in the league. He played all 82.
As a 40-year-old man.
Yes, all 82.
82
You know why? And he always said it. Because fans came out to see him. He didn't want to disappoint that one kid who got Jordan tickets for his birthday, Chris. Right?
Right. And you know who else said that? You heard Vanessa Bryant at the Hall of Fame speech that she gave for Kobe. He said the same thing to her. Every fan, some of these families paid $300, $400. This is the one chance their child may get to see me.
Yes.
I got to go deliver. And you're sitting out just because? I mean, that's soft. And I know this science because I've talked to teams. This science says that you can't, you're overworked if you play all 82. Well, then, you know what? Then play 62 games. You want 82 game money for 65 game work. Okay? So if the science says the body can't handle it, then cut the season. But nah, you want the money.
Right.
And Rob, the science, I guarantee you that the science says it wasn't good for me to stay up last night and the night before and watch the basketball games till 1 o'clock in the morning and then get up at 6 a.m. to do television through the morning into the afternoon and then do a 3-hour radio show and prep for the radio show for hours before that. I guarantee you the science says that's not good. I guarantee you the science said when my wife went through medical school that she was being overworked. The science probably says everyone with a career job.
Yep.
You know what I mean by a career job, right? You don't leave it at work. You know, you don't clock in, clock out, and not think about it anymore. It's always working.
Always.
And so at the science, I don't want to hear about it. Also, and this isn't the player's fault. This is the league. The no taunting. And I get it. There's a limit. I've said that earlier in the show. There's a line. But, man, if a dude dunks on a player and stares at him for a second, that doesn't warrant a technical.
No.
I actually like it.
It's not the Scottie Pippen, Patrick Ewing, where he's got his junk in his face. Do you know what I mean?
Which actually is that's a famous highlight, though.
Oh, I know. I mean, but you know what I mean.
He
like
walked
that.
all over you. And
that was just not. And then the way Ewing pushed him off, like it's a classic video if you've never seen it.
Stop it. You hit too hard.
Right.
No, but you know what I'm saying, Rob. It's just, I mean, some of the things they get technicals for is ridiculous, which leads me to the flagrant fouls. Now, I don't want you to be able to clothesline somebody like Kevin McHale did on Kurt Rambis or take out a guy's eye like Karl Malone did on Isaiah Thomas. But, I mean, just because a foul is physical, it's just a foul. It can just be a foul. It doesn't have to be a flagrant. Every time is a little physicality. If a guy is fouled and falls to the ground, does it have to be a flagrant?
And how many times have we seen the officials, Chris, with LeBron flopping? Now, he's not the only one who flops, but we'll watch the replay.
He's one of the kings of it.
Didn't get touched. But you know what I mean? Like the video.
Yes.
Didn't get touched.
Yes.
And he's down and got his hand on the side of his head, and they're looking at the video like, okay, foul. And I'm like, dude, what?
Yeah, it's and just obviously to play. It's a finesse game nowadays. Nobody wants to bang. AD doesn't want to play center. I don't know why. Really no difference between center and power forward anymore. Really? I mean, you think you banging down there with Moses Malone for 42 minutes?
No.
Daryl Dawkins or Kareem or Alonzo Mourning? Really? Come on, dude. You're going to still shoot just as many jumpers as a center as you do as a power forward. Let's stop it. So that's why I think it's soft. Obviously, D. Rose didn't know what was going to happen yesterday, right? He didn't know a fan was going to spit on Trae Young or that somebody was going to dump buttered popcorn all over Westbrook. But I do disagree, though, Rob, when he says, family members having beer thrown on them and you just shrug.
Can't do that.
Look, I do think, Rob, that in the past, players put up with stuff. You just thought, hey, what are you going to do? There's nothing. You know what I mean? That's just the way it was. And I do give this generation credit for being like, look, we're not putting up with that. There's always a balance. Balance in life is important.
Yeah, but I
and
agree
there's
with
that
you.
They may have gone a little over.
Okay,
you know?
okay. I was gonna say,
so there's not a balance. I just talked about them being soft.
I agree with you. I
do
agree.
respect saying, look, you can't throw beer at my mom or my wife anymore. We're not taking that.
But you can't be so soft and sensitive, Chris, on everything that nobody can boo you or nobody can say you play poorly or whatever. Like that stuff, oh, you just tearing us down. No, you play poorly. That's what happened today. This ain't a personal attack on you. I'm critiquing your game.
Right. Absolutely. And all right.